Hello everyone, my name is Chiranjeev Anil Shekokar and I am currently pursuing my BTech degree in IT from NIT Raipur. Currently my hobbies are watching movies and sometimes reviewing them and playing online games. In today's discussion, we are going to get to know about my strengths and my weakness, and also you will get to know about my goals in my life. So, for this introspection, I have a series of questions which I asked myself and tried to answer with honesty. First question from this series is: am I using my time wisely? And for me, I think yes, I am using my time wisely as I am able to provide ample time towards my academics, my self improvement, and towards my family and friends. And if we talk about routine, I don't have a proper daily basis routine for myself, as according to me each day comes with new challenges and new opportunities, so a fixed routine cannot help me face all the challenges and opportunities. But on a longer basis, I do have set some goals and some set deadlines for the assignments that are assigned to me. So, when we are trying to answer this question, the first thing that comes to our mind is procrastination, which means delaying a task or assigned work due to laziness and getting distracted also. So, according to me, procrastination is somewhat useless because the tasks that are assigned to us or the assignment we are given, it's for our own betterment, and it is beneficial for an individual, and who would not want that? So I think it's a bit foolishness to procrastinate. When we are talking about time management or using our time wisely, we have to consider the relaxation part of body because we have to give time towards it. So if we talk about me, I usually sacrifice the relaxation part because of excessive workload. But I know it's my fault only that I have got so many pending work and all. But I am planning out everything and sorting out things so that I can give more time towards my relaxation. And for that, I think I have to cut my time that I've assigned to my entertainment and my fun part, which I'm trying to do day by day. I think the task that I'm doing will help me in my future as I get to know about my time management skills, which will help me in my future job, that is an IT sector job. As we all know, there is a lot of workload and excessive pressure and stress in IT field. So if I learn time management skill, I will be able to be calm in the tense situations and complete the work freely. And also if I learn time management skill, I can provide time towards my self improvement, which will help me get a high paying job also. So, for concluding this answer, I think I am improving my time management skills day by day, and in upcoming 4 years, I think I will be capable enough to manage my time effectively and somewhat in a way that it will be beneficial to me and everyone around me. The next question from our series is: am I taking anything for granted? And I think I am taking many things for granted, like my friends and families, my knowledge, my what to say, like my privileges that I am getting, and my health also. I am taking many more things for granted, but these are the main four things that I'm taking for granted. So, if I talk about my friends and family, they give me a feel of escapism. They help me escape from the academic stress, the peer pressure, in all the reality, which helps me manage my stress as it gives me a sense of joy, a feeling of I can't express in my words. Like it's a dreamy feel. So, which helps me manage my stress very easily and make myself more productive towards my work and help me stay focused so that I don't get distracted or get worn out and anything sort of that. Health. Health is something that we should never take for granted, but I do because I put more times towards my academics and towards my self improvement. So I don't have enough time towards taking care of my health. Like I do exercise daily, but it's not very frequent. Like when I get excessive workload, I don't do exercise, and it's then goes on in a cycle. I get excessive workload, I don't exercise, and it goes on in a loop. So now I'm planning to do work before and put more care towards my health so that I can have a better lifestyle and never take health for granted. Education is something that I will never take for granted, as on a larger scale, if we see, it's me who is getting educated and me who is getting benefits from the education. So, why would I take it for granted? So, I will never take the education for granted as it will badly affect my knowledge. I do sometimes think that what will I do if I don't have the privileges that I currently have. So after thinking this, I always try to keep a plan B if things goes left and right. I do usually think that I thank everyone in my life, but if they leave, I try to not change my life. I would like not to go in depression, not to badly affect my mind, and etc. But I always thank everyone, whatever they do. uh, when I talk to my friends and families, they had a point that I am not taking care of my health, which is that I am taking my health for granted, which I also figured out. So now I am trying to take care of it, as I've said previously about the health health part. So I think I am going to take care of my health from now on. And for concluding this answer, I think that I am trying not to take anything for granted, as it's for betterment of myself to not to be relied on something or anything. Now let's move on to the next question, that is, am I employing a healthy perspective? I always try to stay open minded, but there are some times where I like to follow my own opinions. So, in these situations, I am open to discuss why, in someone else's perspective, I am wrong, like my opinions are wrong. When we are trying to answer this question, we get 2 points in our mind, realism and optimism. But staying both realistic and optimistic at the same time is a bit difficult because reality is not always optimistic, as in reality there are some points where negativity lies around us, but it's our own mind that helps us stay motivated and optimistic. But it's a bit difficult to stay optimistic in these type of situation, but at least we can try. Now, if we talk about failures, it's true that I have also faced setbacks and they have thrown me very far behind. But at that point of my life, it's my utmost priority to overcome that setback and never repeat those mistakes in my life again. If I talk about my past experiences, it is true that setbacks have made me feel defeated and made me go on a trip to depression. But at the current stage of my life, I feel it's easier for me to overcome the setback I am now facing. According to me, I am empathetic to people whose opinions are contradictory to mine. I follow a simple rule, agree to disagree, which means that I agree that they disagree on what I agree. It's a bit confusing when I try to explain, but over time I got to learn it and apply it. And now, if we talk about whether to talk yourself with kind emotion or not, in my case, kindness is not present when I'm talking to myself, as kindness makes a person weak, in my opinion. Because if I talk with myself in a kind way, then it will show a feeling of empathy that you have done enough, and it will make me feel satisfied with what I have done. But I don't want to feel that. I don't want to feel satisfied with my work. I want to work hard more and more. That's why kindness is not my way of talking with myself. Now, if we talk about whether short term goals or long term goals are important, according to me, both are important, because to live a life, you have to complete short term assignments and aim for a long term goal. So, according to me, I have set both short term goals and long term goals. Now, if I pull out another question from the series, it is, am I waking up in the morning ready to take on the day? For answering this question, I would like to talk about my sleep schedule of recent time. So in recent times, I sleep around 4 to 5 hours a day, which is a bit chaotic and affects my productivity by a lot. But by day, I am trying to sleep at least 7 to 8 hours a day so that I can have a more focus and be more productive. But regardless of how I feel, every morning I try to motivate myself to ready to take on the day and face each and every opportunity it comes up with. So, if I try to discuss my daily morning routine, it is a bit chaotic as each morning I have to rush to the college to attend the lectures and sometimes complete my pending work too. But to avoid more such chaos, I am trying to plan my day beforehand so that every day I have a roadmap towards my daily goals. My morning routine also includes a session of self talk with myself, which helps me improve my personality and also gives me a more of self confidence. For concluding this answer, I think I am ready to take up on the day each morning and face all the challenges that the day comes up with. But I think I have to improve my morning routine by a bit, which also includes my sleep quality and sleep time, which I have to increase, and I am increasing day by day so that I can be more productive in each day. So, the last question in the series of introspection is: am I thinking of negative thoughts before I fall asleep? And for which my answer is yes, I do sometimes. This question is very interesting in itself as I think a lot of things, and most of them knocks my door at midnight, that is the time I sleep. Scene number 34. But to avoid this, I have found a solution which I have been applying for the past few years. So, just before I sleep, I turn on some soothing music or a story podcast which helps me distract from the all the negative thoughts towards that story or towards that musicality, which helps me sleep without any bad feelings or a sad feeling and help me wake up with a healthy and happy mind.